Well, for the inaugural FSU Marine Lab Regatta, we don't know what we're doing.
I think you would be a little bit pressed to call this a boat.
We did put it in the water, so we know it will float, but it may come apart at the same time. We're not too sure about it. So
you're one of the few people who've tested their boats, so you have a leg up.
That's what I'm hearing. Apparently so.
My wife's going in because she weighs like a whole 100 pounds, so we're not too confident in the flotation, and it has not been tested. So stay tuned for the splashdown here.
Have you tested it?
No. We think it'll float. By our calculations, it'll float about a little below halfway on the barrels.
We have not tested it. We're just hoping our buoyancy is, like the mass to buoyancy ratio works out well.
We have not.
We're definitely in that category.
It's the sink or swim category. Probably. Sink and swim.
I think it's going to be hopefully both of us.
And I've been practicing this.
Are we here at the FSU Coastal Marine Lab's first annual regatta because there's a chance we'll get footage of sinking boats? What kind of TV station do you think this is? Still, any regatta in which the boats are all homemade is bound to be entertaining.
You know, we're always looking for things to draw people to the laboratory, and the open house is a great event where we do a lot of work. We thought we'd put the work over on somebody else, and so what we wanted people to do was build boats out of recycled material. We really didn't care if they floated or not, but the idea was just to, you know, bring up some awareness about recycling and how important it is, and then just have fun with the junk they found in their garbage cans in the dump.
We went dumpster diving.
Yes.
And we got all our materials. And Molly found this. We actually have a kiddie pool.
A little kiddie pool
which we found on the side of the road. So that's
along with the head.
Along with the head.
We just had to shore him up so he wouldn't drown.
And then we got a lot of styrofoam and we put it into the kiddie pool and then wrapped the kiddie pool in mattress bags 3 times.
So we didn't lose our styrofoam.
It consists, as you can see, of 2 columns, 2 hulls, if you like, composed of pickle barrels. The pickles have been removed.
It's made of a pallet that went to the CAPS program at FSU, where they do a lot of research for the Navy, and it came all the way from France, so we know it was going to be recycled.
Somehow the beer cans showed up. I don't know who's responsible for that. And then a little beer keg front.
I have a friend who's the manager of a Starbucks, and they accumulate a large amount of milk cartons. And I said, whenever you could you set a few aside? Because there's this, recyclable materials regatta. And he did, and we ended up with like 65-ish milk cartons, and duct taped them to a board.
And those materials happen to be pallets in which various things come on. So you see the pallets comprise the deck of the boat, and the actual decking is scrap pieces of plywood that were thrown away from construction.
Recycled drums that were used to hold soap, and then we cut some small trees and we used straps, packing straps that were left over that were used packing straps.
Tell us about the decoration and...
Well, I don't need to say anything about the decoration. I just want to know how serious you are about entering this competition. You seem pretty serious about this.
These are very serious people. It's a healthy mix of scientists,
cell and molecular biologists,
oceanography.
There you go. Gotcha.
Or aquatic environmental science.
I'm a retired faculty member at FSU, and I work at the Marine Lab.
paddle sport enthusiasts.
We are kayakers. We do a lot of paddling.
With some Boy Scouts thrown in.
And it's Troop 8, Boy Scouts. We're from Wakulla County, and I'm one of the troop leaders there.
And we have a member of our crew who is an honest-to-goodness commander in the Coast Guard, but he probably would like to remain anonymous so that his career will not be in jeopardy should we sink.
One thing unifies all these disparate people.
Some of them are goofballs, I can tell you that for starters.
Coming around the first turn, Flo was in the lead, followed by Miss Mary's nemesis.
The Boy Scouts are getting around the bend. Woo! The last turn, here they come, up into the stretch, the home stretch. Oh, look at the Boy Scouts, there they are.
First to cross the finish line, Flo.
Yay, Miss Katie!
HMS Carabel came from behind to take second.
HMS Carabel. Yeah.
The boat almost takes another award.
Most creative use of materials goes to Splinter.
They named their boat after Splinter. So that's why they're green, because they are the Ninja Turtle.
The award for the Titanic goes to Pallet Drum for the most disastrous outcome, starting with a magnificent vessel and ending up with a mere shadow itself.
I was stunned that they all floated. I mean, we were looking for a really spectacular failure. The people went to a lot of trouble to build them. I think everybody had a good time. They were amazing boats, didn't you think? And the titles were incredible. It was just wonderful.
Here's to hoping to make this a regular thing. For WFSU TV, I'm Rob Diaz de Villegas.